Ginger, and I believe this is another qualifier.
Yeah, I mean, I love Ginger, but I gotta see a low tier or a mid tier in here.
Yeah.
Come on.
I
mean,
I love Ginger too, but I love Samus more.
I don't remember the last time I've seen Wevans in an event, so maybe someone in chat can help us out with this, but it's like really refreshing to see a Samus out here. It feels like kind of a dying breed.
It is a little bit of a dying breed for sure. I think there's still a lot of Samuses grinding and a lot of Samuses on the come up, but a lot of the main Samus players kind of either stop playing or drop the character. And so because of that, it obviously is going to stagnate the meta a little bit.
Sure.
But a lot of these up-and-coming Samuses are really doing a good job of pushing the meta regardless. Wevans being one of them, of course. One of the main ones, honestly.
Yeah, we'll see if they're able to go the distance on this one. But, damn. I mean, this is such a weird matchup to think about, too, right?
It is. This is actually, as a Samus player, I think this is one of the matchups you kind of like, unless the Falco really knows the matchup.
I gotta know.
Then you
also,
don't like it.
Are you like just a tried and true Samus player now? Like, do you identify as a Samus player?
I don't actually. It's still kind of a meme, but I memed so long that it kind of became a thing.
You've manifested it, yeah.
I hate that literally my Samus is my best option sometimes against certain players, like especially that don't know the Samus matchup that well. But it's why is that a thing, man? What am I doing out here? Anyways,
I mean, I'm
game
just saying
one.
You might need it against my Mario, but let's.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
Yeah, game one.
What about
game
the
one?
Ditto, though?
Okay.
But yeah, this is one of those matchups that, I mean, it's the classic beating Falco strategy, right? You hit Falco once, get him off stage, and then if you have the right follow-ups, then Falco's dead. So you only need that one hit, really. But against a player like Ginger, who clearly knows the matchup well after years of playing Duck, that's way easier said than done.
Yeah.
And then even if you do get that hit to lead Ginger off stage, you're going to need to read some amount of stuff from the Falco's recovery to be able to convert that into a stock.
Yeah.
And Ginger's obviously going to know Samus's options in that scenario, so it's tough.
Yeah, it seems like in this position, the Samus kind of needs to play more of like an outside-in type approach when it comes to neutral of like, I'm going to play the edge and then hope you run into me, but it's like that's what the Falco wants, right?
Exactly.
He wants to just hold center the entire time.
Yeah, if the Falco player knows what they're doing, then that strategy falls apart very quickly. So, and what does Samus have in terms of aggression? Not much. You know, it's if Falco's holding center stage and you find yourself in the corner, you're trying to close that gap, what are you really going to do there? I mean, you have options, but they're not great. So
yeah, and case in point right there, it's like Ginger just took advantage of how rough Samus's landing options can be in those situations. Tries to just come down with Nair to just present a hitbox in some capacity.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Wevans cannot find anything on that.
Oh, I love that down tilt. Down tilt, I could be mistaken, but I think down tilt actually has slightly more range than down smash, which is crazy because down smash has nutty range already.
Yeah, I suppose it comes down to what Wevans might value in that. In a lot of the times, you can just get a straight-up edge guard if you get down smash by edge. But maybe he's just looking for something a little bit more extended. Yeah,
get some more damage on stage before you knock them off stage, right? Because, again, Ginger's going to know the recovery mix-up, so there are some Falco players that you can down smash once and even at 0% end up converting to a stock, but Ginger is probably not one of them.
Oh, reads roll, but doesn't quite get it. I mean, this is, I was going to say this is rough, but he can find a kill here and still held charge shot.
That's exactly what you want as Samus, and he does. Right now, I always call this charge shot in a dream, baby.
Oh, it's still living.
Charge shot in a dream.
The dream.
He's got to make sure he doesn't get hit out of this up B. Okay, and that's why I use grapple.
I'm getting a little sleepy chilling.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. Goes
that's
for
gotta
the
be
raw charge shot. Not quite it, but now he just has a dream. Well, no charge shot, just a dream.
Yeah, Ginger says good night on that one. It's game one in the books, and I don't know. We're going to see if it's charge shot and a nightmare coming through the next of this set.
Could be, yeah. Yeah, that's one of those situations. I feel like as a Samus in that scenario, you got to save that charge shot for when you have an opening for it, right? Like you want to set up for it. You don't want to Hugo and just randomly shoot it. You gotta wait
You
until
really gotta do it
combo
like that?
I'm gonna do it right now. You don't gotta just throw it out randomly and then say, "Oh, I was covering space."
Oh my god.
That's the Hugo.
Oh, was that the Hugo?
Rough start. No, that
Okay.
whoa, yeah.
Okay.
Too far.
Okay. My bad. I'll stop. You started it though.
I did start it. I'll stay by that all day. But no, I mean, clearly some good stuff from Wevans. Oh, he had the right read, but just didn't fully commit to it.
Yeah, and this gets so hard too because if Ginger finds ledge, it's kind of like Wevans just has to allow him to, and then it just becomes mix-up of how is Ginger going to come back and what is Wevans going to do to cover it.
Right. Oh!
Nice! Live it?
Okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, not quite. That's so unfortunate for Wevans. But I do love what he did there. So he air dodged, but he noticed that Ginger was going to hit him, right? So he didn't press Z. And so many Samuses in that situation, it looks like the grapple doesn't come out. But if you press Z at all, then your grapple is gone, right?
Right.
That was really nice from Wevans. Unfortunately, not quite close enough to the ledge to survive afterward.
Yeah, needed to find wall jump there, and I think was just a little bit underneath, the cup of
Right.
FOD. But that's neither here nor there. Stock deficit and maybe 2 coming up in favor of Ginger now.
Yeah, this is looking ugly like game 1, but even game 1, Wevans brought it to the point that it was winnable. That's definitely the nature of this matchup. It's always doable for Samus as long as she's got, a chart shot in a dream. That's basically what it comes down to. But
We could write a memoir about that.
right now, Wevans needs 2 stocks before to even get to that point, so it's a rough spot.
Yeah, and Ginger's just showing how much experience he has in a matchup like this to just kind of invalidate some of these options, particularly on the land. Great grab, though, from Wevans.
Yeah. An option that he hasn't really threatened much, and that's when Samus grab thrives, is, when you bust it out rarely. Okay. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, and this is the biggest pattern I've been seeing from Wevans, where I don't know if maybe he doesn't have a better option that he wants to look for, or maybe he's expecting Ginger to kind of expect the adaptation moving forward. But so many times, Wevans is getting caught in a position where he's above Ginger and looking for Nair, and Ginger just scouts it out with back air and kills there.
Yeah, that's oh wow, the double power shield there. It's just one of those rough spots where you kind of expect certain things from playing a certain character so often, but you don't necessarily have experience playing a character that's so experienced against your own, right? Like, Ginger is one of the most experienced Falcos in the matchup because of his years of duck experience. And so that makes it way different the way that Samus has to approach the matchup. Those Nairs, as you were talking about, are not going to work out nearly as often because Ginger's going to be expecting them.
Yeah. And he's playing this matchup to a T right now, 9%. Yeah, so much respect, too. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how Falco has to play the matchup. And Ginger is just nailing it. I mean, really knows the matchup very well.
Yeah, this is getting rough. Ginger kind of running away with this stock.
A little bit. Wow.
Continues it.
What a conversion there. How did he even know where he was going to be? The camera hadn't even moved down there yet.
That's magnifying glass strats.
Yeah.
Wow. Immaculate stock from Ginger, too. The drift back on that Nair in just shows that he knows exactly what Wevans wants to look for in that position.
Beautifully done. Oh, I really like that from Wevans. The up B edge cancel into the reverse Nair. But yeah, I mean, this overall just not looking great. Okay, nicely done.
On the board right now, but again, charge shot in a dream is the name of the game. He extended. He might have.
We'll see. I doubt it. Oh, bad spot once again for Wevans.
We'll never know.
Man. Yeah, this is I mean, this is just textbook Falco versus Samus from Ginger. Again, this is the nightmare of Samus players. You run into a spacey, you're like, oh, let's go. It's a space. This is exactly what I want. And then they know the matchup. You're like, oh, damn.
Yeah, I think Ginger's just playing this in a way that forces Wevans to approach center, which is just like, inherently tough for a character like Samus, because if the Samus is the one taking initiative, it's going to be so hard for them to find any conversion off of just straight neutral wins.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a beautifully downward angled forward smash to shield poke from Wevans, but so much work to do to even stay alive in the set.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Yeah, there it is. Ginger with the solid 3-0. Just textbook Falco versus Samus gameplay the entire time. Beautifully done from Ginger, who is qualifying into the group stage. Nicely done from Ginger.
Yeah, very good stuff. I mean, again, great effort from Wevans, but I feel like Ginger is just kind of like a gatekeeper when it comes to this stuff. He's just like, yeah,
absolutely.
You want to be good? You got to get through me.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's a big challenge for Samus mains these days to overcome, is because Samus is honestly not that great of a character overall, but people really need to understand the matchup to do well against Samus. And so you run into someone like Ginger that knows the matchup inside and out, and that's where you truly get tested.
Right.
And that's a hard test to overcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very rough. Yeah, but if you guys are interested in being good at the game, you can check out metafy.gg/SWT. Lots of really good players available as coaches on here. We got Mewtwo King, we got Lod, IBDW. I think Johnny's on there as well.
Yeah.
Lots of really, really good players.
No, a ton of top-level players.
Yeah. SWT promo